Hey everybody, so today we're going to take a look at this Prada fairy bag that was released in 2008. The artist is James Jean, and this bag was on my wish list for like 14 years before I finally got one. So it's made out of super delicate deer skin, and it's also got like this shimmery feel to it. I don't know if it shows up on this camera very well, but it's almost like it's sprinkled with some like fairy dust. See that? So it's really pretty, but it's also super delicate because if you get any kind of water on it or liquid, it bleeds. Like right over here on the back of this bag, you can see this blue. That's from the ink bleeding or the paint bleeding. They say this is supposed to be like hand painted on, but I don't see how that could be. But they're all gorgeous, these bags. I don't know how many they're limited to, but I think it was a limited edition. It's got beautiful kind of like watercolor look to it. Like, I don't know, I think it's just very, very gorgeous. So this is the front of the bag. It's got one fairy here. She's holding on to like this rose flower. The Prada, there's gold. It's got some feet on the bottom, 4 feet. So the other thing that I really like about this bag is the zipper. Goes all the way kind of down halfway, so it opens up really, really wide. So this bag, if there's not a bag insert, it really just collapses and it slouches. So I actually got this bag insert custom made from a store on Etsy, so I can link that below if anybody's interested. I mean, as long as it's a rectangular shape and you give them the dimensions and then you tell them what kind of style you want and you pick the color, they will custom make it for you and ship it to you in like a couple of weeks. It's pretty amazing, and it's not very expensive either. So I try to keep this bag stuffed, so I have a cashmere blanket in here that I just throw in. So here's the bag insert. It's pretty nice. It's really spacious. This has a big zipper pocket here. It's got a couple of side pockets here. So I'm going to take this out just to show you. So it just pretty much folds in if it's not stuffed. So I don't want to damage it by not having this bag stuffed, so I want to keep its shape as much as possible. But the inside lining is gorgeous. It's like this pink buttery leather. So there's a pocket here. I never use this because of the bag insert, but it's just a plain empty pocket. And then on the opposite side, we've got another snap pocket. And yep, so I still have this. So when did I buy this? I bought this in March 2022. Good to know. Leave that there. Yeah, so I like to keep this bag insert in. I'm gonna put it back. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to show. This also has a lock. So this lock is like a combination lock. I think it just defaults to like 000, and then I'm not sure if you can even change it. I've never tried. So there is one zipper that goes all the way across and down the side. So it is a little bit finicky because I wish it was like a double zipper. It'd be a little bit easier, but it's fine. So it goes all the way down here. There is a ring here. Not really sure what that's for. And it also has this little push. Oh, here's another ring. So you can attach maybe keys here or some kind of a charm if you wanted. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the dimensions of this bag. So it's about 15 inches across, maybe 10.5 in height, and just about 6.5 deep. And I did also weigh it. So empty, it weighs about 1 pound, 8 ounces. And then with my bag insert, it's like 2.5 pounds. So it can be a little heavy. So while it's beautiful, I honestly do not carry this bag often because of how delicate the leather is, and I don't want to add to any more bleeding than it already has. When I bought this bag, it already had this blue bleeding here, which doesn't bother me too much because it kind of almost just blends in with all the other watercolor looking paint on it. So I love it. I can also show what fits in the bag. Okay, so let's see what fits in here. So this is a 14-inch matchbook. So it fits pretty much perfectly in here. This is a makeup case that I like to carry around. I have a notebook, moleskin, whatever you want to call it. My sunglasses, a little ID leather case, and here's another for my card case here, and my keys. So I don't really carry a whole lot, but it does fit more, like, you know, all of that, and has tons more room. So you could totally fill this bag up if you wanted to, but it will get super heavy. So I'll show you one last thing and then we'll get out of here. Okay, so here's the bag and how it looks with the bag insert. And then we'll turn it around. And here's how the bag looks on the back. So it's 2 fairy girls. And you can still see that there's some bleeding on the bottom. So if you are interested, just be careful that this bag is super delicate. And there's actually one on The Real right now, and they're asking about $2,300 for it, which isn't bad. I think that's typical because resale for this when it came out in 2008 was $2,500. So to get one and in good condition, it's not bad. If you're patient, you can find some that are less. Like, I think I got mine for about $1,100. So all depends on if you're patient, if you check every single day. So if you are interested, there's one on The Real, and there's 2 tote versions. One's on eBay and one's also on The Real. So I'll link to those in the description below. If you're interested in seeing some mod shots, I'll link to my blog post with that. And thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Take care. See you next time.